Hi everyone. Today we're gonna start with part number 4 of Mudflood series that I was trying to make. But during my first part I got this comment which was obviously uh, very not very nice from one guy because he posted that he watched till the 28th minute, 26 minutes. When you mentioned North Korea and nukes, you think nukes are real? So he was trying to question that statement that I was saying during describing Nationals player number 4. And I've actually answered him that some nukes are real, but the videos that he shows us in his fake hoax nukes Hollywood production and stuff like that are really not real, because this is definitely video production. This is it doesn't have anything to do with the real nuclear power or nuclear weaponry, which obviously is real because we've got like several hundreds of nuclear plants around the world which are producing atomic energy, and such countries as France, Germany, United States, Russia, and so on and so forth, they use this electric power produced by nuclear energy. And of course we can't prove it just like that and say that it is real, because obviously it's a secret information and you just can't come to the nuclear plant and picture everything and stuff like that. So it's just a question of believe it or not, but they are real. Those plants are actually existing, and maybe they use different technology, but they have those plants. And North Korea, Russia, India, Pakistan, Great Britain, France, United States, if I didn't mention it, have nuclear warheads on their missiles. At least they proclaim that, and at least we see consequences of those nuclear weaponry tests around the world. For example, we have that polygon, or whatever you call it, in a place called Kazakhstan, and it's clear near to Semipalatinsk. But right now it's called not Semipalatinsk, it's called Semi. Let's try to find it at Google, because it was erased from this world. Now it's called not Semipalatinsk but Semey. Kazakhstan changed the name of a bunch of cities, bunch of Russian places, and you can picture and watch those pictures of them. You can go there and check it out. I've been there a couple of times and I've seen, but this was when I was a lot younger and I didn't have digital photo at that time, because it was like in beginning of millenniums. So Semipalatinsk nuclear site is actually existing, and it has a whole bunch of proof that there is those craters and stuff like that. So you might as well check it out by yourself. At least this is what we can look at. and we can go there and we can check it out. For example, Chernobyl had a nuclear plant. You can go there and check it out. There's actually radiation there, and although you can live in the places that they contain radiation, for example, Moscow has radiation, because I've started this mud flood research after the information about the nuclear war in Moscow in 1812. At least that date was named at that time, but right now I'm not sure exactly at what time, because I'm doubted about that, but we're gonna talk about it later. So that guy actually trolled John Humanity because he sent a bunch of people to my channel and he was one of them, and John Humanity made this video, "Don't be awake sheeple," stuff like that. So this is not correct to tell us that the video production, which could be fake, at least moon landing video production is fake, at least Gagarin's flight to space, which was supposed to be the first man in space, is also made up, because no one wants to make a video of a failed launch and stuff like that. At that time it was pretty expensive, and it could beaten your reputation to the ground, and you could be destroyed by Communist Party and stuff like that. So those guys first made something that was comparable to space flight, and then they picture that one more time when you see the Gagarin's flight and he says "Поехали," like let's go. It's probably fake, because there are also some details, like here he finds details that something is fake, like this stuff is different from the first bomb that was pictured here. So it is obviously video production, it's movie making, it's Hollywood, man. So just grow up, get the hell out of your imagination, and be real. Video production is video production, and you can do nothing about it. It's just the way people make their money on video production, and that's how Hollywood does work. But the nuclear power and atomic energy is real, just like nuclear weaponry is real. And we see those craters everywhere, and I've made videos about Lukamori giant tree, about Tartaria bombed in 19th century or maybe 18th century, who knows. This was actually the place where atomic carpet bombing was produced. Like I was trying to show people a bunch of times. We have like a whole bunch of those craters everywhere. These are close to Moscow, perfectly round lakes and stuff like that. Some of them even contain radiation till present time, and so this is unimaginable. The war was actually occurring a bunch of times, and we had this carpet bombing everywhere, and highly populated areas of Great Tartary were destroyed, and right now it's almost non-populated area right now. So if you say that this is fake and stuff like that, well you gotta understand what I'm trying to say. Fake is video production. Of course it's fake, it's 100% fake, but the nuclear and or something comparable to what we know as a nuclear, what we told as a nuclear, is actually real, and you can bomb the hell out of anybody with this type of weaponry. So thanks to John Humanity for bringing much subscribers to my channel, and people are really opening their eyes looking at my videos, watching my videos. But those guys who trolling and making their names on fake video, trolling the fake video production. It's okay, of course okay, but it doesn't prove anything. Understand that it doesn't prove anything. Okay, so if we go back to ceremony of opening the Olympic Games in Sochi, that's where Masons and Nationals actually brought us some pictures about St. Petersburg and the time that history actually did change. They show us a bunch of memorable events that's supposed to be actually occurring. If we learn the history that they teach us, we can actually agree with them. But as we know, all this history was made up in 19th century. So, but something is actually real here, and they try to show us those pictures like this. Like this is maybe the British flag. This is the rise of British Empire, but it showed like the British, and then it changes to the motifs. Like, look at this. This is Andreev's flag. If you raise those two little lines, the British flag is changed to Andreev's flag, which is Russian Navy flag at that time. That's how British Empire got into Russia, and it actually conquered Russia in the beginning of, in the end of 18th century. But then they show us the scenarios about the War of 1812 and so-called Leo Tolstoy's book The War and Peace. They show us this ball of some rich people and stuff like that. If you read that book, you might see something familiar to yourself. So this is the beginning of 19th century, just before the war. If you read that book, you can understand what I'm saying. People were balling, people were actually having fun. Rich people, of course, rich people, not regular people. And we see those pretty nice guys and stuff like that, and they just dance and dance and dance. So they almost had fun. But we're gonna talk about that a little bit later in next parts. But if we're talking today about nuclear stuff, I wanted to show you this thing so you can understand that even at Sochi Olympic Games they showed us the picture how it actually was occurring at that time. Not everybody understood that. Somebody thought it was just war and peace, reconstruction, balling, dancing and stuff like that. Like this is Natasha Rostova. Those are those guys who will be fighting pretty soon for her heart. But they are just dancing right now. I'm gonna keep quiet for a couple of minutes so you can understand what I was saying. Look at those columns. In fact, they're unimaginably high. And we're gonna talk about that too. These are ants columns, in fact. So the people are dancing on the ruins and of the old world order. They conquered the place and they are dancing. They are having fun. They are rich. They are famous. They have all that they want. I'll leave a link to this whole video so you can watch it by yourself. But then something actually happens. Something went wrong. In the middle of the ball, the winter became, and there's a nuclear strikes everywhere, and the nuclear winter began. That's what they're trying to show us. So like everyone died, almost everyone. Look at those crosses on those graves. The world was falling apart, and the dome was broken. So that's what I wanted to show you today, and that's pretty much enough for this topic. I wouldn't like to repeat it one more time, but probably nuclear war did actually occur in 19th century, and after that war we had the several civil wars, and one huge country was split, and new history began. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope we won't step back anymore, and we're gonna be stepping forward to continue this Mudflood series, because this is definitely a step back, because this review wasn't planned. Of course, I was planning to cover further information about players and the game, but you guys made me do this video. So thanks a lot for watching, and hope to make a new part pretty much soon. Bye.